Hey there gamers, DreamcastGuy here, and today we're talking about the PlayStation 5 Pro because it seems like somebody over in Germany accidentally got theirs a bit early, and they posted a full unboxing. So I decided to watch it, and I want to talk about it and look at some clips and stuff because this video is going to be a bit risky. I hope it doesn't get taken down, so feel free to like this video and please subscribe if you haven't already. But I wanted to talk about this because I think it actually gives us a good sense about the system, and it actually reveals some stuff that I haven't seen Sony talk about. So let's get into it. Now we're going to watch part of the unboxing, but I'm not going to use the audio of it because they're just speaking German. And I speak about 500 words in German, but most of what they're doing is just, you know, what most people talk about in an unboxing, which is just making jokes with their buddies and showing like power cords and stuff like that. But you can see some comments here. A lot of the German audience is really latching onto this. This guy, Dan Bick Injection. So this person's saying like, I'm so jealous. Mine comes in a few days. So these pictures, all this data and stuff is coming from someone called Net Games. And this is the first thing that's actually really cool. This is a CMOS battery access port. All right, so the super nerdy, but essentially consoles can eventually die. Like if you've ever owned a copy of Pokemon and been playing it for years and years and years, and suddenly it can't tell the time and date, their CMOS battery is something that's inside of systems, and it's also inside of like really old games. It stores particular core data stuff, so it keeps that charged. So even when you unplug your PS5 or unplug your Xbox, it still knows the time and date. And this is very relevant because not only does the system require that, but it actually makes it so the system can live forever. So you can swap out the CMOS and make sure it still understands that stuff down the road. This is a tiny and very niche thing, but it's Sony actually future-proofing something, which they don't do a lot. I'm actually shocked and confused they decided to do this, but that is a cool move that I'm sure like a lot of people aren't going to be happy with. But we also did get some bad confirmation. People have been popping this bad boy open, and they've discovered the PS5 plates do not work. The PS5 Slim, some of the plates line up around the disk drive and stuff, but for the other parts, the interlocking teeth are purposely in the wrong spots, meaning that if you're somebody like me who thinks PS5 plates are very cool, I don't know, it's very basic. Obviously, the Xbox 360, when that was coming out, that was in my college years. Obviously, I didn't go to college, but like in my early 20s when I was playing the Xbox 360 a lot, I always thought the customizable faceplates were really cool. This is the customizable faceplates of the PS5. It is a bit weird to me that they just decided to make it where there's not a cross compatibility. I don't care what Sony's excuses are of, oh, we had to change internals. They did this so they could sell you PS5 Slim plates, PS5 standard plates when you have the old original launch model, or the PS5 Pro plates. This is very dumb. Sony actually released a statement about this already saying, you'll have the opportunity to buy replacements. That's just a stupid, weird way of saying like, oh yeah, it sucks, but you know, it's fine. You'll just buy more of them. Okay, so let's take a look at the video. So first and foremost, for whatever reason, I can't full screen this. I can't change the speed. Actually, I can change the speed, but I can't make it any higher resolution. So essentially the first thing he's doing is just talking about the system itself. I want to skip specifically to about 2 minutes in. So here's when he actually unwraps it. Because let's face it, a lot of what's in the box is exactly what you expect, right? A lot of what's in the box is, hey, here's, you know, an HDMI cable, here's a controller and stuff like that. I want to see, first and foremost, oh God, I'll be honest, I just like the look of the PS5 in general. I think the PS5 is such a sleek looking system. It's funny that the Pro is smaller than the launch PS5. The launch PS5, I still think is technically the biggest console of all time. So it's wild to actually see it. Okay, wait, real quick. You can't tell. I've seen some people that blew up the resolution on this. This confirms another thing that we're kind of up in the air about. Some people were curious if this would still have USB-C ports on the back. For some reason, some of the pictures of the system that people posted, I think Wired, CNET, somebody had access to the system and they posted these like kind of slightly weird angle pictures. It looks like all the back ports are the same. Very good. I mean, we kind of assumed that, but I'm glad that now it's confirmed that they're not. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. So, okay, good. All the back ports are the same. Fantastic. Sometimes with system revisions, obviously they did this with certain models of the PlayStation 5 going down to the, or sorry, with the PS4, as the PS4 got slimmer. In some versions of it, they lost ports. Same with PlayStation 2 Slim and stuff like that. So, is that double front USB-C? Interesting. Wait, so that's 2 front USB-C ports, right? Isn't it 1 on the standard? I can't see mine. Mine's behind the entertainment center. But here's the other part of it I wanted to look at. So honestly, God, the system does look good. So another thing I wanted to look at is I wanted to watch that he snaps on the external disk drive. Because let's face it, the fact that this comes without a disk drive still completely blows my mind. Okay, here we go. Beautiful, beautiful. So he's popping off that plate that's pretty much going to go into a trash can, and then he pops in the new replaceable disk drive. I still think this is such a weird solution. I mean, I thought originally when they revealed the PlayStation 5 Slim, I thought the idea was to make a price drop. The fact that they haven't is still weird to me, but at least it's very easy to snap in. Look at that. You literally line up, there's these 2 little hook pegs, you line it in, you drop it in. The disk drive itself is heavier than it looks, so even its own weight snaps it in properly. Oh, and then it has like opposite side clips to the other side. Easy peasy. 10-minute installation. Yeah. So, honestly, it looks pretty good. This is the guy who's leaking it, by the way, Net Games. Honestly, it's pretty cool to just see it in action. I still think I want to see more stuff about it as I forget to mute my phone. But now that we're seeing it, it's crazy that it's here. I still feel like the way they're promoting this still feels kind of strange to me, right? Maybe I'm crazy here, but I lived through the entire PlayStation 3 generation, so I watched the PlayStation 3 slowly drop in price, slowly shrink down. Then, of course, we saw the PlayStation 4 generation, where we got the PS4 Slim and then the PS4 Pro. That marketing, that push, that entire incentive, so to speak, it felt like there was a much more clear messaging of it. I think the weirdest part about the 5 Pro is that it does feel like the side-by-side comparisons, a lot of the hype around it, it does feel different. The rough numbers are that of the 140 million PlayStation 4s that sold, 20% were PS4 Pros. Now, I see a lot of people kicking around the number that there's a good chance that the PS5 Pro is going to settle around that number, where 20%, so 1 in 5 of all PlayStation owners are going to end up having the PS5 Pro. I'm still doubtful of that. Maybe 10%, but that $700 price tag without a disc drive, I think that sticker shock's going to take a bit to wear off. But how are you guys feeling about the PS5 Pro? I know a lot of people are excited about it, but it's that big cost. I do feel like people are not anti-PS5 Pro. It's that they're honestly, they're too broke to afford it. But guess we'll all be seeing full reviews and stuff of it here next week. The review embargo, I think, is the 5th. The release is the 7th. And I guess we're all going to be seeing a lot more of it soon. But hopefully this video doesn't get super deleted by YouTube. But hi, I love you guys very much. Thanks for watching, and give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and please keep dreaming. All right, it's my Stairmaster day. I'm gonna go get my Nintendo Switch and try and play Pokemon on the Stairmaster till I fall off. Thanks so much for watching that video. If you want to see something else, you can always click this link to see what I put up last, or, subscribe and see what's coming up next. Also, I promise that whatever I do, it'll try not to suck.